It's the next day, and I'm at the post office picking up a package, and then I just gotta go run to Walmart and go grocery shopping because now that I have gallbladder problems, I've got to eat healthier. So let's go to Walmart and grab some healthier food, and then when we get back, I will explain everything that's going on. All right, I'm at Walmart. Let's go get some healthy food and maybe go check out the baby section, and then head home. I'm not going to spend much time here though. You guys, I'm literally getting myself in so much trouble. We don't even have a baby yet, and I shouldn't even be allowed in the baby section because I am looking at all this baby stuff and I don't even remember what I have. I have so much stuff. I don't remember what sizes I have things in. I know there's certain ones that I have. Like, I probably have this at home, but I kind of want to get it. I don't even have a baby yet. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. At least the things that I don't use, I can like donate to friends and things like that. I mean, it's not like I have the money to spend or anything. Oh my gosh, there's so many cute things. Like, oh, they're so cute. I will say that the baby stuff I am getting now is bigger sizes because I am all good for newborn and all that. I literally have everything we need. I have binkies, bathing suits. I have everything. Now I'm just looking and like if I see something I really, really like, then I get it. But if I'm not in love with it and I can't live without it, then I don't get it. See, like the one thing I don't have yet is bibs. But I haven't found any that I'm like in love with. I don't know. They're just not it for me. I don't know. I might actually have a couple at home. I don't know how much I have, but I know I don't have enough. I did find like, okay, where's that? Oh yeah, these little pants. I can't really hold them up. Um, these are 6 to 9 months, so we can adopt up to a 6-month-old. So those would be great. So if we do end up getting an older baby, those will fit right away. I got it in 12 months too, but I don't think I'm gonna get these in 12 months. Put those back. These little shorts. Hold on, let me see what size they are really quick. Yeah, these little shorts are so cute, but they're 18 months, so I may or may not get them, but they're really cute. And then I got the same design, those little bows, but in like a little sweater. And this one is 6 to 9 months. And I'm not gonna get pants for anywhere between 0 and 3 months because I feel like babies, you really don't put pants on them when they're super tiny just because it's such a hassle unless you're going anywhere cute, or not cute, unless you're going anywhere where you have to dress up. I seen this, but I actually might just get this design in a sweater as well because I don't have any sweaters and I don't know when we're gonna have or when we're gonna get this baby. We could be getting this baby in the winter, so I just want to be able to be prepared for whenever we get the baby. I want to get clothes that it's going to be warm. And we also have land in Tennessee, so I want to have some warm clothes for when we go up there as well. But yeah, so oh yeah, I got this little onesie too, but I don't think I'm going to get this. I got it in 3 to 6 months, but it's just a cheap little onesie. I have so many onesies already though. They're just my favorite. They're so cute. I think I'm gonna grab that leopard design, but in the sweater because I don't have any sweaters yet. What else is there? Like this, I have this at home already. So let's put that back. I have so many things already and we don't even have a baby. It's so crazy. But yeah, I think I'm done in the baby section now and I'm going to get some healthy food for my gallbladder. Stopped filming in Walmart because the music was so loud and I don't want to get a copyright. But I got like, I don't know, like $100 worth of stuff. I didn't get too much food. There isn't really too much that I can eat. Anything high in fat, I can't eat. So I just got chicken and I got like 3 different bags of salads. So I have plenty of salad to eat. And chicken, it's going to be like my main thing. And then I'm just gonna have to like not do any sauces. The only kinds of things I can do to add flavor is seasoning, and they like can't be high in sugar or anything. So it's gonna be like a bland diet. And then I can do like fruits and veggies, which we always have a lot of anyways. So that's gonna be my diet from now on, is just bland stuff, pretty much no processed foods. So now I'm done in Walmart. I did get a couple baby things, so I will do a little haul when I get home. But I just wanted to swing into Tractor Supply really quick and grab a salt lick for the horses since it's so hot out. I don't want them to get heat colic or anything, so that'll help them to stay hydrated and drink more water. Let's go run in there and grab that really quick, and then we're gonna head home and I'll do my little haul, and then I will update you guys on all of my medical shenanigans. All right, let's go inside really quick. I'm in the dog toy section. They have some really cute toys. I don't think I'm gonna get them anything. Bailey already has this guitar. We call it a banjo, so we call her Banjo Bailey. There really isn't anything else I can get them because they literally tear apart any toys that they get. So the only things I can get them are like these Durabones, and I really don't feel like spending the money on it right now. They have so many of them that end up underneath the couch. So yeah, let's just go get the salt lick and be done. Because every time I come in here, I end up spending so much more money than I need to. Salt lick. So I always just grab these, and they are a set price. So if you look, there's like all different sizes of them. There's some smaller ones. I always try and grab the biggest one because it's the same price, so why not? And it'll last longer. Let's see. I don't know. I think this one. We'll go with this one. All right, I think that's it. It is hot in here. I think their AC is broken again. All right, let's go. So I wasn't paying attention in there at Tractor Supply. The price on the little shelf said $22.99, and I knew that that wasn't the price. Like, Salt Lick is not that expensive. So I questioned it in my mind, and I got up there and I was expecting to pay $22.99, and then it rang in as $6.99. Thank God. I was like, oh my God, what the heck? That's so expensive. But they just had the wrong price. They were in like the wrong section or something. So that was cool. I should have gotten two actually, but that was way better than $22.99 for one salt lick that maybe lasts like a week or two. I don't know. They eat it pretty quick. Kahlua likes to bite it. Yeah. All right, let's get back home. I am done for the day. I don't want to be out here anymore. I want to go home. So let's go home and I will update you guys on everything else. And I will do a little haul from Walmart. So let's go. Finally just walked in the door. I'm sweating. Meow! Hi, baby girls! Mama's baby! Hi, baby girls. I missed you for the whole hour Mommy was gone. Oh, man. Alright, let's go let Bailey out of her cage. Hi, Mamas. Let's go get your sister. Wanna go get your sister? Yeah. Okay, let's get your sister. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Bailey. Well, you got your banjo? Your banjo, Bailey, huh? Banjo Bailey. Banjo Bailey. You're so crazy. You want to go outside? Come on. Let's go outside. Let's go to the potties, girls. Mom, what you got? Wow, you got a cool toy, too. All right, girls. Go on and go potties. They're so cute. Bailey always brings a toy to me whenever she gets out of her cage, and then Dixie started doing the same thing. Well, actually, Dixie used to do it before. Whenever Josh got home, she would grab a toy. We have a little dog toy bin, and she would go in there and pick out whatever toy she wanted to bring him for the day, and it was so cute. She would change to like different toys every day. It's so cute. So now they both do it, and it's the cutest thing in the whole entire world. But I have cold groceries in the truck, so I'm gonna go grab those. And yeah, my makeup is on fleek today, man. I haven't been doing my makeup like this in a long time because I don't, like, when it's hot out, I feel like it gets cakey. But I found that one size powder foundation over the top of my my liquid well, I don't use liquid anymore. Over my Saint cream foundation is chef's kiss, literally. And normally, like, because Josh likes me without makeup more. So I'll ask him, like, what do you think about my makeup? And normally he's like, it's kind of cakey. But yes, not yesterday, the day before that, when I went to Tampa and made my last video, he said it looked great. And then I'm going to see what he says today too, because I did a little bit different. But I think it looked better the other day. I used another, like, translucent powder underneath my eyes and stuff. And I feel like it's not as, like, clean looking. I don't know, it's hard to tell in the video, but I think it looks pretty good though compared to what it usually is, because I tried doing that clean girl, like, I don't know, radiant look. Like, I just wanted to do cream makeup by itself with nothing, no powder or anything. I just can't do it. It's too hot outside. I get too sweaty, and then it just literally melts off, and then it looks weird underneath my eyes and stuff. Now that I'm 30, you can't really tell right now because I have like a primer on, but I have this wrinkle right here and then 2 wrinkles right there. It's literally the only thing I don't like about my face. Yes, I hate my nose because of the bump here. My nose was broken during one of my surgeries, but you can't see that unless you look at me from the side. So this is like really the only thing that I can't stand. And it accentuates that wrinkle there, and I don't like it. I'm only 32, so it's not too bad yet, but my age is showing. I asked my dermatologist about maybe doing like Juvederm or something like that, just for that one wrinkle, because that's the only spot that I really care about. That one wrinkle is like, I can't stand it. So I'm thinking about doing, like, not fillers, but like just I don't know what they would do. I don't know if Juvederm is a filler. I don't know all that stuff. Like, I haven't looked into it much. Let me know if you think I should do that, if you guys have done it before or not. I was just thinking about doing that one wrinkle. So let me know what you think. Let's go get the groceries out of the car before they melt. Bailey, you left your toys out here. Bailey, come here. No, drop it. Drop it. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna roll down the stairs. Hey, drop it. Bailey, bring your toy. Look, this. Bring it. You're not gonna do it with the bottle in your mouth. Oh my goodness. Okay, whatever. You have fun with that water bottle. It's her favorite thing. She loves water bottles. So here's my little Walmart haul. I didn't get all healthy food, so I went into Walmart hungry. That is like the worst thing you could ever freaking do, but I did it. And I don't regret it, honestly. I don't ever get snacks really at Walmart, so All right, let me bring these in and then I'll show you guys what I got. Okay, finally got all the groceries in, and I'm gonna open up my Amazon package first. I don't even remember what I got. I'm always ordering from Amazon. Oh, it's my Model 1's top coat. So I do my own gel nails. These are horrible right now. These are like 3 weeks old. But this top coat, Model 1's, is really cheap. I think it was like, I don't remember how much money it is. I want to say $8 or something like that. But I will link it in this video so you guys can get it if you want to. That's my favorite top coat for gel. And then I got, these are not healthy. Like I said, I didn't get everything healthy. Ritz toasted chips, and these are the sour cream and onion. My favorite with some cheese, the best. Then I got chicken breasts. Then I got Lucky Charms. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take a little bit for me to get used to eating healthy again. Special K, the red berries one. Then I got these Kodiak oatmeal power cups. Hoping I like them. I know oatmeal is pretty good for you. If I do start eating oatmeal, I'm going to probably just get rolled oats and make it myself, because I feel like all the added stuff that they add in these like pre-made ones is not healthy for you, and it's processed and stuff. So I wanted to try those and see if I like them. And it's extra protein. Then I got these bagel chips. They're the Simply Naked ones, so I don't think it has anything on it. It's low saturated fat, no MSG, twice baked, no artificial colors or flavors, so it's decent. Still, the sodium is 250 milligrams. Like, that's a lot of sodium. Hold on, let me get this from my dog. Okay. So Bailey went underneath our sink and grabbed like one of our bottle, like, I'll show you, bottle scrub thingies. This is actually Munchkin brand, so it's 4 baby bottles, but I use it for cleaning stuff in the kitchen. And I guess Bailey went underneath the sink and grabbed it, and then Dixie took it from her and started ripping it up. So anyways, then I got blueberries, which I guess berries are like the best thing you could eat with gallbladder problems and gallstones. So that I got. I did get a cheese ball. It's not healthy because it's high in fat, but it's a small cheese ball and I don't get them very often. So then I got these Chobani flips. The key lime pie one is my favorite. It's not that healthy, but it is healthier than grabbing like Doritos or things like that. So I'm just slowly gonna make my way to eating healthier. Obviously, the quicker the better because of my gallbladder problems, but we're getting there. Then I got Chobani vanilla Greek yogurt with mixed berry on the bottom. These are my favorite yogurt, and it's a healthier choice. Then I always eat sour cream and no one can tell me to stop. So I am going to try the 50% less fat. The doctor said that if I can get things that are low fat, less fat, or no fat, that is like the better option for me. If I still want to eat those like somewhat unhealthy foods, I'll just have to do it in moderation. Then this is the last bag of food. Then I got 3 of these bags of the Market Side Classic Romaine salad. So I just got 3 of those so that we have lots of salad, because salad is good. The only thing is that the foods that I'm supposed to eat for my gallbladder to be healthy and like normally healthy foods, I have to be really careful with because I'm on blood thinners, and it will change my level of my blood thinners. Like dark greens, I'm not supposed to eat very much. I can eat them, but I have to be consistent with it and eat it every day in order to keep my blood levels consistent. So if I'm going to eat a lot of it, I need to eat a lot of it every day. So I need to try and figure out what the best diet is for me for both of those problems, for my gallbladder and my INR. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a journey, but we'll figure it out. Then I've got green beans because I love them. Same thing. Got to be careful with how much I eat. And then that's the last bag of salad. So that's all the groceries, and then I'm going to put these away really quick, and then I will show you guys what I got for the baby. Okay, now I will show you guys what I got for the baby. Now, we are available to adopt a boy as well, but me and Josh both really want a girl, like I've said in my previous videos. So I am pretty much just getting girl clothes. Obviously, if we get a phone call and it's like the perfect match and it's a boy, then we will say yes. But I'm going to keep all of this girl stuff, and then we are going to adopt again because I need to have a daughter. Like, I am not going to give up on that dream. So if we do end up adopting a boy, this stuff is going to eventually be used anyways. So let's look at it. And of course, like, boy stuff isn't like as cute. I don't know. So I get more excited over girl stuff. This little sweater, it's for 6 to 9 months. It was only like $4. It's, yeah, $4. So cute. Then I got this little sweater, and it's the same price, $4 or whatever, $4.98. And this is 6 to 9 months as well. Then I got these little pants, which are the same as the little sweater, and these were $4. You can't beat it. Then I guess these shorts were supposed to be like a 2-set outfit, and someone like ripped it off of the other thing that was supposed to come with it. And it didn't have a tag or anything. So the guy just rang it in for how much the shorts would be, which was $5. And these are so cute. Like, they kind of remind me of grandma, but they're really cute though. If you put like a tank top or t-shirt with it, they'd be really cute. And they're for 18 months. So these are for older. Then the last baby thing that I got was this little shirt, which is so cute. And it was only $3. And then it's for 3 to 6 months. Got that because I have a lot of like, not a lot, I have a couple pairs of really cute jean shorts and a couple pairs of jeans for the baby. So I figured little t-shirts like that would be really cute with those. And it's a shirt that's super cheap, so I don't have to worry about like if it gets dirty or whatever. It can be like our clothes that we have the baby wear when we're outside doing things with the horses and stuff. Then I got this e.l.f. Total Face brush. I've been needing like a powder brush, so I think I'm going to try that out, see if I like it, because the brush that I have is from Prescriptives, which if you know, you know, Prescriptives isn't even around anymore, and, or I don't think they are, and I've had that brush since I was like maybe 11, 12 years old, so yeah, it needs to go in the trash. Then I got these little cow print nails, little press-on nails. I don't know, they're cute, so I wanted to try them. And that's all that I got. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this stuff away, and then I'm going to sit down and I will tell you guys about what's going on with me medically wise. What the heck? Health wise. Okay. So this is gonna be a really long video, but oh well, it's okay. Hi, babies. Look at the camera. Oh man. Oh, you're nuts. Stop eating my makeup. Okay. Oh man. Can I do my video now? Hey, can I do my video? Are you done? No, you're not? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Alright, enough. Go. Okay, I finally got her to chill, I think. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. She's laying down right next to me. Where do I start? Okay, so I'll start off with the minor thing. You can't even see it. I was at my friend's house and I was brushing her horse. He's a newer horse to them. I'm not going to make this long. I'm not going to go like totally into details, but I'm just going to fill you guys in on what's going on. So I was over there at their house and I was brushing his leg, and I put my head pretty close to his front leg, and he lifted his leg up and kneed me in the head, which I'm on blood thinners, so it was a lot worse for me than it would have been for a normal person. And he hit me pretty dang hard though. He's a pretty big horse, a lot bigger than our horses. And I think she said that he's 16'1", so he's pretty big. And he kneed me in the head, and like when he did it, obviously my head didn't crack, but it literally sounded like my skull cracked. It hurt so bad. And then I started getting a bump there, and I was so embarrassed by it. I literally like, she was asking me, she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Nothing's going on. I'm fine. And I don't know, whenever I get hurt, I get really embarrassed because I'm super clumsy, and it was pretty much my fault. I mean, there was no stopping it. He wasn't kicking me to kick me. He was just kicking at a fly or lifting his leg up like they always do. And I trusted him too much, and I should have given him his space, but I didn't. And so that's what happens. When you're around horses, it happens. There's accidents all the time with them, so that's why you just got to be really careful. But with my blood thinners, it was pretty bad, and I stayed at her house a little bit longer, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to head home. And then I called Josh on the way home, and I was like, listen, my head is throbbing, like it hurts pretty bad. I felt like warmness where he hit me. So I just really like, I know the feeling of internal bleeding and it just didn't feel right. So I wanted to just go get checked out and make sure that the bleeding had stopped. By the time I got to the ER, which was like an hour away, the bleeding did stop. I do have a concussion, or I did have a concussion. That was 2 weeks ago now. Actually, it might be 3 weeks now, or 2.5. I don't know. But I did have a concussion. The headache finally went away like 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm much better from that. My head was bruised. It wasn't too bad because my INR, which is my blood level for my blood thinners, it was actually super low. So I got really lucky that it happened on that day, because actually fast forward to now, my INR is 3.5, which is like the highest that it's supposed to be. And back then it was 1.8 when I got hit in the head. So it was significantly low, like dangerous for my heart low. A normal human being normally has their INR at 1.0, and since I have a mechanical heart valve, I have to keep it at 2.5 to 3.5. So now it's super high. So if I were to have that happen to me now, I would probably have internal bleeding in my head and it would have been a lot worse. And there was no telling what my level was because I have to check it like every 4 weeks. And I was at that 4 week mark where I was supposed to get it checked, but I didn't know what my INR was. So it literally worked out the best way it could have. Fast forward on to, what is it, like 2 days ago now? I had to go to the ER. I was feeling really bad pain in my right side. So hold on, let me get the dogs to stop playing. So let me give you a little bit of a background on what's going on. I've had pain in my right side for like 3 years now, maybe even longer. I get these weird pains sometimes, like off and on. It'll happen for a couple days, then it'll go away. But it got super duper bad. So I went over to Josh's family's house. We had dinner over our cellular failure for our alarm system. Anyways, so we went over there, had dinner. It was a lot of fatty foods, lots of meats, which aren't like red meats that aren't good for gallbladder, lots of fat, bacon, refried beans or whatever, all different kinds of stuff. Mac and cheese, which was smothered in cheese, which is not good for your gallbladder either. Then I was already having pain before I even ate. Then I got more pain. Then on the way home, we got a blizzard from Dairy Queen. And so at this point, I didn't know it was my gallbladder. I had no idea that the fatty foods were doing it, or else I wouldn't have ate those foods. So I ate a whole small blizzard on the way home. Then we got home and we decided to go to the casino with our friends. And I usually don't drink, but I did end up having one of these like banana mixed drinks. I think it had Bacardi in it. And I had one of those, which it took me literally all night that we were there to finish it. We were there from, I think it was 9 o'clock at night till 1 o'clock in the morning. So it took me all of that time. I was literally carrying it the whole time I was there. It's not like I chugged it or anything either. So I decided to drink that. Then we got home, and we got home at 2 o'clock because we had to drop them off at their house. And I was in excruciating pain. Josh fell asleep because he had a couple beers and he gets super tired when he drinks. But I was like crying in pain. I was having chills, sweats, nausea. So Josh was going to go fishing with his friend in the morning. So when he woke up to go fishing, I decided to go to the ER. I went to the ER. They like were aware of my heart problems and everything. They literally got me in within like, I don't know. I literally put my name in, and before I could even go and sit down in the waiting room, they called me back. Usually with heart problems like I have, with how rare my heart is, and with blood thinners and everything like that, they're really careful, especially when they know I have a mechanical heart valve. So they usually call me back pretty quick and they don't make me wait, because anything like infections, anything that could be going on with me internally could be extremely dangerous to my heart. So they called me back. They even, because every time I breathed in, I would have like a sharp pain on my right side. So they thought it was my lungs, like maybe I had a punctured lung or something. Sorry, Bailey is really irritating me. Go! She gets like so needy. She's like a little puppy still. Um, and if you can hear her breathing in the background, I'm sorry. um, but so they checked my lungs first of all because she thought that I had a punctured lung. I knew it wasn't my lungs, but whatever. They literally did all the testing that they needed to. They checked my heart, they checked everything. So I'm extremely thankful for that this doctor was so detailed, because I told her, I was like, we've been trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with me for years now, and it's been bothering me so bad. None of the doctors believe me about my pain. They all just think that I'm pain seeking, even though when I was at the ER this time, I literally didn't even ask for pain medicines or anything. They gave me Tylenol through IV. They checked everything, and then finally they went and did an ultrasound of my side. And I told the ultrasound tech, I was like, listen, we've been trying to figure this out forever, and it's really, really bad pain. I just got done crying. Like, she was definitely telling that I was going through it. I wasn't lying. Like, something's wrong. So she was like, all right, give me a second. Let me get this test. Just bear with me, and we're going to figure out what the heck's wrong with you. So she did her thing, sent me back to my room, and then the results came in, which I get the results on my phone before the doctor even comes in to talk to me. So I already knew it was wrong before the doctor talked to me. And it showed that I had gallbladder sludge, which is like a precursor to gallstones, which runs in my family. My mom had to have her gallbladder taken out. I'm pretty sure my grandma had problems with hers too. I don't know. I know she had pancreatic cancer, which is like something that can cause gallstones as well. My family has a lot of medical problems. So they said that I had the gallbladder sludge, and then they also said that I have cholecystitis, which is inflammation of the gallbladder. It sucks because there's nothing they can do about it right now, because there's no gallstones besides sending me to the stomach doctor. So like they couldn't do anything for pain, because now that it is my gallbladder, I can't take Tylenol. I already can't take ibuprofen because of my heart failure. I can't take anything for the pain or anything like that, which I do care about because it hurts really bad, but I really just wanted to know where it's coming from, what's wrong with me, so we can get it fixed. I was extremely happy to find out what was wrong. Now we have an answer. Now we just need to figure out how to fix it. The ER doctor did say that on a normal patient, they would probably just take the gallbladder out, since it's been causing me so many issues throughout the years. But for me, it's really hard because a big surgery like that, I have to have it planned out. I have to go on Lovenox injections because of my blood thinners. So they would have to take me off my warfarin, which I take by pill every day, and they would have to put me on stomach injections, which is a different type of blood thinner. So I'd have to do that. I think it's like twice a day that I would do it in my stomach, which is a pain in the butt. Usually my whole stomach is like black and blue. If I can find a picture of previous years where I had to do Lovenox injections, I'll put the picture in right here, because normally I'll have to be on them for a long time. So my whole stomach gets bruised and it hurts really bad after being on it for so long. But yeah, so we'd have to like plan everything out, make sure my heart's okay and everything before we do the surgery. But the only other thing is, I know that with gallbladder sludge and gallstones, it can cause you to have pancreatitis or other problems that could be extremely dangerous, because they could lead you to having to have emergency surgery, which for emergency surgery, that's extremely dangerous for me because of my blood thinners. Because if I ended up having to have a surgery like right now, my INR is 3.5. That's extremely dangerous for me. I could die on the table or die after surgery from bleeding complications, which normally when my blood level is lower, I still have bleeding complications. So it's just, I don't know. It's dangerous for me to have the gallbladder surgery, but it's also dangerous for me not to have it. So I feel like me planning it out, going on the Lovenox injections and doing it the right way before an emergency happens would be probably the best bet. but we need to talk to the GI doctor, which is what I'm doing tomorrow. So I will bring you guys along. I'm not going to film inside the doctor's appointment, but I will fill you guys in after it and before probably. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Then the only other problem I have is my defibrillator. So my heart has actually been doing somewhat decent, but last time I went to go see my cardiologist, which was 6 months ago, I had 4 years left on my battery on my defibrillator. Fast forward to now, my phone actually checks my defibrillator like every so often, every like 3 months, I think, and it sends it to my doctor's office, but it also updates me of um how my battery is doing for it. And since the last 6 months, it has dropped from 4 years down to 2 years. So if it dropped that fast within 6 months, I'm probably going to need to have it replaced within the next 6 months, is what I'm thinking. And the only reason why it's dying so fast is because I have the third lead that they added to my defibrillator, which kills the battery faster. And then also my settings that I have it on, I have to have, I think I'm paced 100% of the time. So it makes the battery drain faster because my heart relies on it 24/7. It's nothing that I'm doing that makes the battery die faster. It's none of my activities or anything like that. My doctor wants me to continue to be as active as I can be, and he knows that I know my limits, so he trusts me. So the battery is probably dying soon, and I'll need to have that replaced. So we're going to the cardiologist on August 22nd, which is only a couple weeks away, and we'll find out about that when we go up there for that. Oh, there's another problem. Okay, so I also went up to St. Pete the other day, which I believe I vlogged that, and I think I actually updated you guys on this. So my mom actually has melanoma. She went to the dermatologist and they found melanoma on her nose. And she's been having a really hard time with it. I think she's already had 3 surgeries, I believe, and she's going to be having her 4th surgery soon. She had to go to Moffitt and everything for it because the melanoma that she has is actually I forgot what it's called. I think it's called amelanomatic, if I'm remembering correctly. Amelanoma something. It's where it's completely invisible. You can't see it. So they've been having to remove like pieces of her nose and stuff, and it's been really rough for her. But I'm hoping that they are able to get a hold of it and get control of it, I should say. And hopefully she'll only need like 1 or 2 more surgeries. It's been really rough for her. So after she found out that she has melanoma, she was like, you need to go get checked. And I worked for Zoom Tan before, so I used to UV tan for like 4 years straight. I also tanned in the sun on top of that. I burnt myself a lot living in Florida. So I went to the dermatologist and they checked my whole body, and all the marks that I was worried about were actually fine. I had a mole on the side of my face, which she removed, but all of the marks on my body were fine. Or she said that she thinks they're fine and she wasn't worried about them. So then I was like, well, I have these couple freckle looking mole things on my GYN area, my private area. And I don't know, they look like just regular moles, and I wasn't really worried about it. I was like, I don't know if you want to look at them just to be sure. And she's like, yeah, we need to check it just in case, especially with me having cervical cancer before, which was in that same area, my pelvic area. And when you have cervical cancer, you can have cancer that spreads in that whole area. So we wanted to check it. We checked it, and she was like, no, I don't like the look of those. They look cancerous. So she took 2 of them and shaved them off and sent them for biopsies. And the one came back as squamous cell, which is like, it's precancerous cells, I believe, which is the same exact cancer that I had in my cervix. and it is due to HPV, which a lot of people have HPV and don't know it. Men usually have it and don't have any symptoms, but women can get cervical cancer from it. I want to actually add that into this video because it is very important. When I found out that I had the cervical cancer, I was only 24 at the time, or 23. Yeah, I think I was 23 actually, because it took like a couple years for me to have the hysterectomy, which was when I was 25. But my doctor that I was going to was like, no, you're too young to have HPV or cervical cancer or anything like that, so I don't think you need a pap smear. And I was like, listen, I think I should, because I've had relationships with men and things like that, and that's what you get it from. But I was also engaged at the time, and I was with that guy for I think 5 years, so like I wasn't like sleeping around or anything, but you can still get it. I was like, listen, let's just check it just to be sure. I don't need any more medical problems going on that I don't know about, so let's just check. So she did the pap smear, and it came back as squamous cell, which I believe was stage 3. I don't remember. But it was pretty bad. Then I got transferred up to Tampa and had to have biopsies and a LEEP procedure. Then after the LEEP procedure, the cervical cancer came back, which I believe is only like 30% of people get their cervical cancer back, and I of course got it back, which then I was bleeding out for the biopsies to have for the next cervical cancer that came back, and then that led me to having a hysterectomy. If you guys want to know more in details, I can make a full video on that. That's just the gist of it. I had so many complications with that I could literally talk about it for like an hour. Anyways, I wanted to add that into this video. Please, it doesn't matter what your age is, go get checked. It's really serious. A lot of people don't think that HPV is like a big deal. There's no symptoms. You don't even know you have it until you get a pap smear, and sometimes even on a pap smear you don't see it. So just go get checked. Men don't even have any symptoms, but they can spread it to you. So just go get checked, because even my doctor was like really surprised that I had it. And of course it led me to having cervical cancer at 23 years old. So just anything, like even if you look healthy, please go to the family doctor, get checked. Just go do your physicals, do those things, because I mean, look at how healthy I look, and I have so many different medical problems. Anyways, this is literally going to be a 2-hour long video. I went to the oncology GYN that I go to up in St. Pete, Dr. Innemar. If you have any problems with your GYN area, go to her if you have cancer, or, well, she lets me see her now, since I've had cancer before. Normally, once your cancer is gone, you would just go back to a normal GYN, but with all of my medical complications, she let me continue to see her. So I went in to see her, and she did an exam, and she got me in super quick, because I wasn't supposed to see her till like October 10th or something like that. And I sent her my biopsy results from the dermatologist, and she seen that it was cancerous or whatever. So she literally got me in within like 2 days. So that was awesome. She did her exam, and I already had 2 more little freckle things that looked suspicious that need to be removed. And then she found 3 more. And unfortunately, it is from my cervical cancer, HPV, whatever. It's all from that. It's the same thing. So even after the hysterectomy and everything, I'm still having issues with it. So she was like, we could wait and just keep watching them every like 3 months, or we can just go ahead and take care of them, get them taken off, and then that way you have a clean slate. We know that you're good, and then we can just watch for more to make sure that more don't show up. But I mean, it's only been like a couple months, and these 3 just popped up. So I think we both kind of agreed that we need to have them removed. But with everything going on with my gallbladder and my heart with my defibrillator, we're just gonna wait a little bit longer. and see if I need surgery for either one of those first. And then we're going to kind of prioritize which surgery needs to come first, because I'm going to need the defibrillator replaced soon, and I'm going to possibly need gallbladder surgery. They might be able to try different medicines, but I don't know if I want to do that because of how bad it's hurting. I do need surgery to get rid of those, and they're not just gonna like scrape it off like the dermatologist does. They're gonna dig underneath them and make sure that they get the whole area so that hopefully it doesn't come back again, at least in that area. Yeah, it's crazy what's going on right now. I literally have, so normally this is what happens. I do really good for like a year or two, and I'm super healthy, no issues, no ER visits, and then all of a sudden, all at once, something happens, and then I have like 5 different medical issues at the same time. So this is like a normal thing for me ever since I was little. This is just how it is. And I told Josh, I was like, watch, in the middle of all these medical problems happening, we're gonna get a call for a baby, which I'm okay with that. I don't care. I'll be in the hospital and I'll freaking leave in the middle of whatever's going on in order to go get a baby. So I have no issues with that. I'd be happy if it happened right now, even though it'd be total chaos and we'd be stressed out. It will so be worth it. And we have really amazing families on both of our sides that want to help us out with it. So it'll work out either way. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. I will keep you guys informed on what's going on, and I'll try and get as many videos as I can. They're not like the not normal, but they're not like the big YouTubers that do all those like crazy videos and stuff. So I really appreciate you guys for sticking around and watching our videos. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.